These got me out of the cold getting cookies. Good morning vlog. As you can see, hopefully, as you can tell, I retwisted my hair last night. Hold on. First of all, welcome back to my channel. To those of you that are new here or coming back and just need a reminder, my name is Jacoby, or Co if you're into that, and you are watching a girl in her 20s just trying to make it into her 30s with her sanity and her sense of self. It is currently about 8:30. Just at 8:30 in the morning. It is Saturday. I am sitting here. I did not get up this morning to go outside and sit on the balcony because I was up doing my hair last night, but I am still having my tea now before I get started for the day. Today is a pretty busy and kind of exciting day. It is the day before my birthday. I did not end up canceling my birthday dinner as I initially said. But we just had to pivot. I ended up being able to get a reservation at the place that I really wanted to go in the first place. I did have to significantly decrease the number, but the way I decided to go about that was to have dinner with a couple of my friends tonight, and then tomorrow I will be going to brunch with my family on my actual birthday. So there are a couple of things that I want to do in preparation for that. As you all know, I went and got my pedicure last week, but I want to go today to get my nails done and get my eyebrows waxed because, you know, they're a little unruly right now. I'm kind of contemplating whether or not I want to try out a new nail shop today or go to the one that I've been going to. Part of me is like, okay, Jacoby, you've been wanting to try a new one out. Like, treat yourself, take this out the opportunity to do that. But the other half of me is like, Jacoby, do you really want to try out something new for your birthday and potentially not like it? So I don't know. I need to decide what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do a little bit of tidying up and things around here, and then my dinner is at 7:30. So I have a decent amount of time to get some stuff done. I got some eggs boiling on the stove right now. I guess that'll be like my little brunch or whatever after I finish my tea. This one right here is a Sencha green tea that I'm trying. And I've been trying my teas without like any honey or sugar or anything, just so I can really taste it. And honestly, I do really like it. Like I said, I've really been in my tea era, and I really enjoyed getting up and having me a cup of tea before anything else. So I'm about to sit here, have my cup of tea, maybe make me some breakfast, and then get started on the tidying up that I need to do around the house before heading out to pamper myself a little bit before tonight. So of course I'm going to take you all along with me, and I will check back in with you all a little bit later on when I got something interesting to say.
It's definitely day off. The street festival away, everything. It's definitely day off for me.
Now I remember him punching a hole in the wall. I do remember that. Y'all made him fix it too, didn't you?
You did. Went got the stuff to fix it and made it happen.
Here are my nails. I don't know if y'all can see them. I think they turned out really cute. I really like this place. Everybody, the people were really sweet. They didn't charge me an arm and a leg like I was expecting them to. Now you could have said that. I'm about to head to. Actually, I should go to. Actually, get up here. Come on. So what are you doing? Hold on, y'all. Anyway, I just left out the store over here that I went to. I'm gonna go to Aldi over in North Little Rock because I gotta go over there and get my eyebrows done anyway. But I got this Chomps bar. I haven't liked jerky for a long time, but I also haven't had it in a really long time. So I got this because I'm hungry and I want to try it out. So I got this to try. I got the jalapeno beef stick. So I got to try it. I got a couple of other things. I was hungry when I went in there, and that was not good. So I also got these Soli fruit snacks because I have been seeing these around, and I'm like, oh my god, like if I ever see those in the store, I'm gonna get them. So of course I got the Soli fruit snacks. because I saw these and was interested in trying these. So I got some Kazi bars. I got a couple Japanese sweet potatoes to try because, as we know, I'm in love with sweet potatoes now. So I just want to try them all. So I got those and I was in there. No idea what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm gonna do something with them. But right now I'm gonna try this chomps bar.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're...
And this kind of be part of my lunch. So I had my chomp bar and now I'm having this. I got a little oat bar, but it's good. I'm not whispering you on my earpod. I'm gonna let me walk in here and get on the vlog. Look, I want the whole vlog to know what you did to me, Mom. Once I got back home, I cut me on a record and got started on my cleaning. I actually bought this turntable probably a little bit over 2 years ago now, but I never actually use it, or I don't use it as much as I should because I don't necessarily have the setup, quote unquote, that I would like to have. But I figured that that was not a good excuse to not be using it since I bought it. So I've been making more of an effort to make sure that I get a good use out of it. Right now, I have it hooked up to the same soundbar that my TV is hooked up to, which is not my ideal setup. I would like to get its own set of really nice speakers and kind of let it be its own thing, but it'll do for now, clearly. Also, you may notice that there's a lot more raw audio in this vlog than usual. I'm trying out something a little bit new. And also, some of this stuff was just too good to cut out of the vlog or cover up my music. So let me know if you guys enjoy hearing more of the raw audio and what's going on in the background. Alright, y'all. I just finished showering and getting dressed. I'm a little nervous because it is freezing outside. And y'all see what this dress I got on. Let me see. Y'all already saw me trying on and like back up. I don't know if y'all can see it. See the shoes. I don't know if y'all can see any of that. And I'm wearing a jacket. Here goes the jacket. But I'm feeling like it's not gonna be enough. But I'm also, I had tried on a couple other things, but I really like this outfit. So I'm just like, we just have to, oh my God. Anyway, we just gonna have to commit to the bed, and we're not gonna be outside for long anyway. So I'm thinking that I should be good. But this is the full fit right here. I don't know if y'all can really see me. Like I said, shoes. I think it's really cute, but like I said, I'm still very nervous. Because it's just, I don't know. I feel like I look really good, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna be cold. Like, it's gonna be a lot. But it's okay, because we're not gonna be outside for a long time. We're inside eating. Everywhere we go, we're gonna be inside. So it's all good. And now I'm a bowl and this little dress. But yeah, I'm waiting on my friends now. I'm finna try to get some little mirror pics and stuff in the meantime. Because I do feel like I look really pretty, but I'm terrible at taking pictures. So I'm finna try to get some cute mirror pics here. We're gonna try to get some pictures when we get to the restaurant, and let's just hope for the best. Like I said, I really would like to be better at taking pictures, but I'm just not. I don't know how to pose. I don't know how to hold my face when I'm taking pictures, but I really would like to post more, like on my Instagram, and even my LinkedIn profile picture is like 5 years old. So I definitely need to take more photos of myself. Though I was absolutely freezing my butt off, I can say that this meal was definitely worth it. I'm gonna get some of these crispy Brussels sprouts for
Mary said they are fire.
I love Brussels sprouts. Meek actually recommended this drink called the Peachy Keat, which was so good. So I got that and these crispy Brussels sprouts as a starter. I love that when she went over there. They working me for sure. But no, honestly, it's been kind of chill. It's not even gonna lie. But should I head to the vlog?
Hello, vlog. What the camera is? I don't know what the camera is.
Happy birthday, Jacoby. She's 25.
Not
what that mean?
She not quite shit.
It's Jacoby's birthday. It's her birthday. It's her birthday.
So my name is Pashur, aka Pie, aka the baddest, aka. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We are here celebrating Jacoby. Her birthday is tomorrow, and we love her. We're great friends, and yeah, I think the alcohol is getting to me, so I'm just gonna stop talking.
It's her birthday. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Cole. So glad you finally decided to be my friend after all this time.
Just for the record, Jamaica tends to fabricate this story. I do not necessarily agree with her recollection of events. You will hear this argument being made multiple times throughout this vlog, and I just want my stance to be known.
When you gonna let that go? When you gonna let that go? I'm never gonna let that go.
They're so buzz. So buzz, y'all. Please have some. Please do not make me eat this whole bowl of Brussels sprouts by myself. Oh, that looks so good. I am so glad that I ended up being able to get a reservation here. The food and drink was so good. Oh my god. I had initially planned on getting the salmon when I came here just because I really like salmon, but the waitress really talked this chicken up and she was not exaggerating at all. It was so good with the whipped potatoes and the broccolini that I subbed out. If you can't tell by my little happy food dance. I did also end up getting a free dessert because it was my birthday, which is a Bananas Foster cheesecake. I had never heard of that, but it was the best sounding thing on the dessert menu, which I didn't have until the next day, but it was also so good. I definitely got to make sure I come back here. After dinner, we took this party over to Dust Bowl so that I could bowl in a pretty dress. I don't know why the camera quality was looking like this, but this was honestly how I was seeing things at this point in the night, because that peachy key at Petite and Keat definitely peachy keyed me. It was good, but it was definitely strong since it was the first drink I've had since the new year. That's why. I always joke that I bowl a little bit better when I'm tipsy. I don't know if that was the case this night or if my friends just let me win because it was my birthday, but I do think I actually end up winning the game this night. Vlog.
These got me out of the cold getting cookies.
I'm freezing my arse off. Our last stop for the night was Insomnia Cookies for some dessert, and yes, I did finish the other half of this when I got home. Good morning, vlog. As y'all can see, I'm on my couch with my tea this morning instead of outside on the balcony. I am sitting right here next to my window though, so it's kind of the same. I'm like maybe like a couple feet away from where I would usually be sitting on my balcony. It is just above freezing outside, so I decided that I was going to stay inside and not freeze my butt off for my birthday. Oh, by the way, it is my birthday. Your girl is 25 years old today. And first of all, I was trying to look up like some captions like for my couple of pictures that I'm gonna post for my birthday today, and I just gotta say I am not subscribing to this whole 25 being old thing that I've been seeing. Like, that is literally so ridiculous to me. Even my friend Meek last night kept saying like, oh, like we're old now. Are you okay? 25? Are you serious? 25 is old? Is that, or who are we letting decide that? Like Leonardo DiCaprio? Like, is he the authority on what's old? Like, I'm just not understanding. Don't get me wrong. I am honestly looking forward to the privilege of getting older. I'm looking forward to gray hair and reminiscing on the time being 25 and being like, oh my God, I was an infant. Then like I'm literally not subscribing to that. I honestly feel like now that I'm 25, my adulthood is really just starting. Like up until now, I was just practicing being an adult, but now I get to actually be an adult. Now I won't have extra fees when I try to rent a car. I guess that's about it that changes when you turn 25. And in a year, I'll have to pay for my own insurance. In a couple of days, I'll be paying my first car note. So yeah, I really feel like I'm just now becoming an adult. I'm not subscribing to this whole 25 being old thing. Hit me back in about another 10 years when my pregnancies are considered geriatric. Then we could talk about whether or not I'm old. But I'm so grateful to have made it around the sun another round, to have been here another year. The past 25 years I have learned so much, but I did want to pick out 5 things that I've learned in my 25 years of life to talk about a little bit. I'm gonna try not to look at my journal. I wrote it down with my little prompt this morning. That was my little prompt for what I wanted to write in my journal this morning. So the first thing, and probably one of the most important lessons that I learned in the first 25 years of my life, is patience. I used to not be a patient person at all. And that was with anything. Like if I went to the drive-thru and it was 2 cars in a line, I literally would just leave. Like, I would just be like, no, I'm not waiting on that. Even with like results, like when like I talked about in my fitness video, when I used to get started working out and I wasn't seeing results as fast as I wanted to, or just things in general. Like, I just was not a patient person. I wanted instant gratification. I wanted things to happen in short periods of time. And I just didn't stick to a lot of things long enough to see any real results or progress because I was a very impatient person. So something that I've learned definitely a recent development for me, but it's patience, and that good things take time, and that if you're willing to put time into something and wait it out for those results, they will come, and they will be more rewarding for you having waited. That leads me into my second thing, is that time will pass anyway. It's up to you how you pass it, but time is going to pass anyway. And I guess that's kind of one and the same, but you know, those years are going to pass. Like that year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years is going to pass. So what does it matter that it takes you 2 years to do something? What does it matter that it takes you 10 months or 10 years or 6 months to do something? That time is going to pass anyway. Would you rather be 6 months from now still talking about how long 6 months is to do something, or would you rather be 6 months from now and haven't done exactly what it is that you said you wanted to do? I've also learned the third thing is just to have grace. Grace for myself, grace for my past self. I think that a lot of things that I did in the past, or ways that I thought in the past, or reactions that I had, things I did in the past, I've definitely had to forgive myself for it and understand that I was growing and learning, and we all doing this life thing for the first time. So you don't know what you don't know. Sometimes you won't have the best reaction to things. Sometimes you're not going to be right. And sometimes you're not always going to be the bigger person. You're not always going to be the one that has all the answers, and making mistakes and doing things wrong and screwing up is just a part of life, and you can't necessarily fault yourself for that. And I can't say that I'm not still guilty of this, but I definitely used to be one of those people that would lay up in bed at night thinking about times that I embarrassed myself, and times that, oh, well, I wish I hadn't done this, or I wish I hadn't done that, or I wish I hadn't said that. And it's like, okay, it happened. It happened. It's nothing that you can do about it now. All you can do is forgive yourself, learn from it, and move forward. I'm gonna mess up some more, and when I mess up some more, I'm gonna forgive myself and have grace eventually. Now, it might take some time, and I may still lay up at night thinking, Jacoby, why did you say that? Why did you do that? Like, why? It's because it was research and development, and now I know, and now I can do better. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at my journal. 1 second. Oh, how could I forget? The fourth thing should have been the first, is to be my own biggest fan and my own greatest love. I think that something that I've been very heavy on, especially the past couple years, is loving myself the most, loving myself the best. Think about those couples that are like super affectionate with each other and like kind of cringy and corny. I'm that way with myself. Like literally last night when after I showered and was finna get into bed, I was just like, oh my God, like dang near kissing myself in the mirror. I was like, girl, like it's really your birthday and I love you, and you really doing this thing called life, and you just keep doing it, and like, oh my God, I love myself so much. But like you really have to be like that, or I feel like I really have to be like that, because you know, as I was saying in my last vlog, you know, love is a necessary part of life, but it's also more necessary than anything that you love yourself and that you give yourself all the love. Give yourself all the love that you have, and then you can funnel that love out of yourself into other people, but you gotta love yourself first. Probably one of the best lessons I've ever learned in my life is loving myself, not speaking badly to myself. And you know, like I said, it kind of goes hand in hand with giving myself grace, but definitely just being that person for myself. And my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna say this last one really fast. But the last lesson, last but certainly not least, but ain't nothing to it but to do it. There are so many things that I have been thinking about and wanting to do, including this vlog, starting making content and things like that. And at the end of the day, you can think about stuff all day, you can want to do something all day, but it means nothing until you actually do it. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be the best, it doesn't have to be exactly how you envision it the very first time. But long as you try and long as you put effort into it, you can't say that you didn't try, and you can't count it as a failure until you actually try. You can literally do anything you want, or at least try, as long as you're ready to deal with the consequences, accept what consequences you get, but then okay, this is the consequence and this is what I'm gonna do to do it differently or have a different outcome. So yeah, that's what I got. I wish I could say more, but my camera is about to die. I'm about to get up and go clean out my room probably, so that my brother and my dad can put those dresses together in there when they get here. But check in with y'all later on when I get ready to go to brunch. Before I started with my cleaning at home, I did decide to go ahead and get out and get a couple of things from the store that I needed. My first stop was the Sam's Club to get a case of water and some rotisserie chicken, but obviously I could not avoid going over here to check out what clothes they had, because they usually have a lot of cute leggings and like gym wear. So I found this really cute 2-piece set and a pair of leggings before heading over to Aldi's to get one last thing. Once I made it back home, I got started on my tidying up and rearranging my room to make room for my new dressers before getting dressed for brunch. It is 1:13, and last time I checked, my folks were still in Palm Bluff. So we sitting here. I have expected them to be late, so I'm really not too mad about it, but I'm also like, I knew they was gonna be late, so I should have told them 9, so they would be here by 1. It's mama calling now. Hold on. Yes, mother.
We on the way. Your brother stopped to get gas.
Okay, they're finally on the way. It's 1:16. So Meek finna come up here. I think that we gonna just go to the restaurant and try to get on the wait list, because a really popular spot. I think I've been seeing it a lot. So we gonna go up here, see what they saying about a wait, and then I guess play it by ear and see what happens. So yeah, I'll see y'all over there. We actually ended up going to the Buttered Biscuit instead of the Spot, which was my original plan, just because the setup was a little bit different than what I was expecting. Hold on.
What you want? What you like to glue? Are you ready? What? You can use the glue. Ain't no glue in it. I'm looking for the straw.
Don't wait till I get out for it. I want to put my ball out. You take it up.
Butter and Polly beans. And there's the, y'all said extra straws.
And napkins, yes ma'am.
I don't know how many y'all need.
Connect. They would really be good friends. That's so fun.
B texting is crazy because she might have touched me one time.
And yeah, she said, I have texted her and she don't respond back. I'm not texting her.
Vlog, say hey vlog. Oh, stop. You said what?
I ain't getting no trend.
You don't need it. You don't need it. Once we made it back to my place after brunch and my niece christened me with her baby vomit, my dad and my brother got started on the dressers. I always tell them that they make it real hard for any man to be worth my time, because you won't do it, that's fine. My brother and my pappy got it. Here are the finished products, my 2 new dressers that I also desperately needed and was very excited to start filling up with the things from my old dresser. And with that came the end of the night, the end of this vlog, and the end of a happy, happy, happy birthday weekend. I thoroughly enjoyed being able to spend the weekend with people I love and people who love me. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave me a like, leave me a comment, let me know what you like, and if you like me, then you could just go ahead and subscribe and come back next time I post a video. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.